Hello and welcome to the 17th edition of The Edge, the senior send-off edition. It'll be the last time us seniors are covering The Edge. I'm Alexis Burhans.
And I'm Zack. Bieszczad. On this edition, we have a plethora of stories featured from us seniors, such as inside jokes to advice teachers have for their students.
Make sure you stay tuned till the end to see what else our seniors have in store. We have done 16 Edges this year and wanted to find out which ones were favorites. That is, Danielle Overmyer went to see which ones were liked most by the class.
After all the editions of The Edge that we have done, I want to know what a few of my classmates thought on which one they liked best.
My favorite Edge this year is probably edition 10, because that is the story where I covered, when I first covered Mr. Butt's artworks, and that ended up leading to a short form documentary on the topic, so it's kind of like inspiring another project.
My favorite Edge definitely has to be edition 7 when I interviewed Jimmy the Lamb. Even though it wasn't shown, I did interview actually Jimmy.
My favorite Edge out of the whole year was the 8th edition because I had to, I liked the whole edition because it was very Christmas festive and because I had to make an intro for the Christmas edition.
So I'm gonna have to say edition 8, the Christmas edition, and it was my favorite because it was different and also I just really liked my package in that edition. I thought it was fun and different.
6. Why? Because that's the edition where I got to interview the preschoolers about Thanksgiving and they gave me a lot of good answers.
My favorite Edge was probably when I did the culinary theme week package because I got to go down every single day to culinary. I got to watch them prepare the food. I got to smell all these delicious smells going on and basically just got to try food all week long.
Edition 9 was my favorite because we got to do a video for Mr. Nader. Anyway, for the last time, reporting for The Edge, I'm Danielle Overmyer.
Well, it seems the 8th edition, the Christmas edition, was the favorite of the class, as well as many others. Let us know what your favorite edition was.
Next up, Abby Overmyer presents class advice from us seniors to the juniors, the soon-to-be seniors.
I went around the class and asked what advice the students in PM would want to give to the upcoming seniors.
3 things. Ask 3 before me, save early, save often, and don't ever bother Miss Holiday with stupid crap. Don't ever.
The advice I'd give the upcoming seniors is don't procrastinate and get stuff done on time because you can get really behind in this class.
I would say work a lot, put a lot of time into your pre-production because there's a lot of times where I've wanted to just rush into a project and it's you need to actually think about what you're doing first.
If I had to give any sort of advice, it would be to try your absolute hardest and work hard.
Reflect a little bit and use what skills and talents you personally have.
Make sure you get your packages done on time so that you can get into the studio on the day you're supposed to and not go over and lose break.
Always get more B-roll than you think you're gonna need. Even if it irritates you and you don't think that the angles are that interesting, just do it.
I hope this advice helps the AM students next year for when they take over The Edge. Reporting for The Edge, one last time, I'm Abigayle Overmyer.
Wow, that's some great advice for our future seniors. What advice do you have, Alexis?
Well, I wouldn't tell them that nothing's ever that serious. Things happen, good or bad, and you can't control it and let it have an effect on who you are.
I think that's great advice. Personally, I would also tell them to be very prepared for next year because there's going to be about over double the work and you're going to have to lock in. It's time for a change of pace, a change to silly with DMA's very own inside jokes.
Hey, Mrs. Holiday, I need some help with my editing. Can you show me how to do a freeze frame?
A freeze frame?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the rules. 3 before me, 3 before me.
Yeah?
Can you show me how to do a freeze frame?
I don't know how to do that. You have to find someone else.
All right. Hey, I don't know how to freeze frame. Could you come over here and help me?
Yeah.
Could you give us a rough estimate of how many slushies you've had?
Probably like 50, probably more. I don't know. Enough that I've gone broke. I have actually I've gone into the negatives buying a slushie. Because it's sugar. Like it just, I wake up in the mornings and I'm looking forward to getting that bodega slushie, or seeing what new slushies they have. When I walk in and then there's a new slushie, I gotta try it. It's okay. It's okay if you struggle with the same thing I do, because everyone needs a little bit of sugar in their lives. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. No need to stress. I don't think I'll ever recover from this. I'm addicted. I'm genuinely addicted. I've tried to quit. It's on the board.
What are you gonna do after Ed-Tech with no slushies from the bodega?
It might be just the end. I don't know what I'm gonna do without my slushies. I look forward to them every day. What am I gonna do? I can't look forward to anything anymore. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I have not gotten to that point yet. I don't know. Wait, the first question was weekly?
Yeah.
Oh, I said 50 weekly?
No. The first one is how many you've had in total. Oh. You're good.
Okay. With the end of the school year comes the end of high school for seniors. Although many have the question, what are you doing after high school? That is, Rick Ousley has the story.
As this year comes to an end, seniors are also leaving the classroom, whether they're going to college or a trade school or taking a gap year. I asked DMA students what they're going to be doing after this year ends.
After Ed-Tech, I'm going to be really sad, but I'm going to be really happy because it's summer. And I'm going to work, make a lot of money so I can pay for college.
Look around, see what I can find, and try my best.
Studying film and photography and cinematography and how to work with being a news producer and working with directors, just all of that field, which is exactly where I want to go into.
I want to do the digital media arts program at U of M, minoring in business marketing. Going to U of M Flint for majoring in digital media / graphic design and minoring in business and marketing.
After Ed-Tech, going to college, I don't really know what else I'm doing with my life, so.
Well, I want to be a photographer, so that kind of generalizes with the class. I mean, it's a digital media class, but it does also relate to photography in a way.
I would like to work at a news station, either as a technical director or maybe even an anchor, if that's what I end up doing. Just something to do with that would be fun.
There's a whole lot of jobs in this kind of field, but I'd probably get a writing job maybe somewhere for a news crew.
A ride operator when I graduate fully at Cedar Point.
I think I would like a job related to this class, what area? I'm not really that sure. Something to do with production probably.
I think the job that I'm looking to get the most would be a cinematic photographer. I already take pictures all the time. It's what I do.
Photography for sports or graphic design.
Yes, definitely. I probably film.
Yes, I want to do photography or some type of digital media job for the bigger sports teams like NHL, NFL.
I'd love to have a job related to this class. Working in a news studio sounds like fun.
I'm going to Macomb Community College for photography.
Oakland University.
It would be U of M.
I'm planning on going to Mott Community College for 2 years and then hopefully move on to going to either Specs Howard or maybe MPI, the Motion Picture Institute.
I don't know exactly what I want, like what college I want to go to, but I do know for sure I want to go to a 2-year trade school.
I'm probably going to go to St. Clair Community College.
Oakland University or Mott at this point.
I'm not going to a college. I'm going to like more of a trade school. It's called Motion Picture Institute.
I am going to go to U of M Flint. U of M Flint.
Mott Community College for 2 years because I'm not exactly sure what I want to major in as of right now.
I'm planning on going to Mott first because, you know, Michigan's doing the free college now, and then I'll probably transfer to Western Michigan.
I'm going to Grand Valley State University.
Mott.
Either going to Oakland University and get a 4-year degree in communications, or I am going to Lawrence Tech and doing their trade school for broadcasting certificate.
I'm not going to college, but I think I'm going to go to a trade school for something.
Going to college sounds like fun. Good thing I'm going to Mott.
If I saw anyone like here, I probably would not remember anyone. But you know who I will remember? I'll remember Mr. McNulty because he's sassy, and you could recognize that sass from across the room, just saying.
Most likely, yeah. I'd say, like, you know, this class, it's not huge, so you can actually, like, talk to everyone and actually socialize, because this, you know, class, digital media arts, you know, you got to be social, talk to people, you know, figure out everything. So I think, yeah, I would recognize.
Well, I don't know, like, if it's Rick Ousley, I'm not sure. There's probably a million people that remind me of Rick Ousley. No, if it's Justin Braeckevelt, however, that man is ageless. He's eternal. So I feel like I'd recognize him. Maybe not his last name, but I would recognize, oh, that's Justin on the block, wearing that fresh fit.
Most definitely, I think I'd recognize someone in 20 years because I feel like everybody in this class has like a really distinct feature about themselves. And like, especially Justin. His loud mouth.
After hearing what DMA students had to say, I have some questions for you too. If you're going to college, what college, and do you want a job related to your class? If so, what job? Reporting for The Edge for the last time, I'm Rick Ousley.
You thought that we were done with DMA's shenanigans? But there's even more! Here are bloopers from our previous editions of The Edge. Shyanne Swafford has the story.
You guys get to see the finished and polished product of what we filmed. We thought it'd be a little bit fun to show you the mistakes and memories we made along the way. I'm recording. Say hi, Shyanne.
Hi.
They like you.
I asked people in the DMA classroom what they're going to do after Ed-Tech's over.
Go get it quick. Go get it quick.
Okay. You guys get to see the finished and polished product of what we filmed. Oh.
Oh shoot, I think he's mad at you.
What is he gonna do? Fight me?
What CAD is doing and much more. The CAD classroom has been working on different projects. Here Ed-Tech is welcoming home some school.
Huh?
I don't know why. Oh, my mouth tastes so bad.
I'm Shyanne Swafford, filling in for Alexis Burhans.
And I'm Zack Bieszczad.
Bro, what?
You failed. We will keep you updates on the result. We'll update you on the results when they come in, okay?
Anyway, that's all for this edition of The Edge.
Thank you for watching, and be sure to stay tuned in for our next edition.
Justin?
Every day is Earth Day.
Hater. As you can see, I show up more than a couple times.
I will definitely look back and miss these memories made throughout the year.
For the last time reporting for The Edge, I'm Shyanne Swafford.
And I'm Jenelle Davidge.
That was fun, but let's go serious. Well, kind of. I went around asking some DMA questions to the students. Say it into the mic.
Okay. My favorite memory would be like making all the TikToks in class and just having fun and just being ourselves.
Favorite class to visit is marketing because my friend Isabel is down there, and I like to go bother her. And Miss Holiday likes to go down there too. I don't know why though. So I think she has a crush on the teacher.
I don't really go to the bodega.
Slushies. The favorite flavor? Oh God. I liked when they had the cherry one. They had a cherry one, right? It was red.
For myself for last year, be prepared. It's a huge change. It's gonna be a lot of different work. So this is for the juniors too. It's gonna change a whole lot. You gotta be ready, be prepared, or else you're cooked.
Out of all of the questions that I had asked, there was one recurring answer. Who was the most irritable?
Justin Braeckevelt.
Probably Justin.
Justin. Yeah, I'd have to say it's Justin.
Justin.
It is Justin, but he's my little teddy bear.
Justin.
Justin. Justin. Justin. Justin. Justin. Justin. Justin.
Justin.
Justin.
Justin.
Justin.
Most likely Justin.
Justin?
What's your name?
Justin Braeckevelt.
You can set that on Zack's computer.
I be stalking people all the time.
Who? Huh?
Honestly?
Next up, an exciting show. I joined The Edge's Justin Braeckevelt to co-host our very own talk show.
Can we get a round of applause?
All right.
Trivia time. Let's get trivia out. All right.
Okay, Matthew.
Oh, wait. I just thought of a really good Christmas movie.
Next segment.
Dang it. It's a good one. I'll redeem myself for saying Jingle All the Way.
Okay, so I will ask you questions, and you will have 5 seconds to answer these. Every single one you get right, you get one big boom.
Okay.
Okay? All right. What is the capital of France?
Paris?
Correct.
Why are you
Who
coming
wrote
down?
Romeo and Juliet?
That's William Shakespeare.
Correct. What animal is known as the king of the jungle?
The lion, even though they live on the savannah.
Correct. 4. So, your teachers are very proud of you, Matthew, and we appreciate you coming on to their talk show.
All right.
Thank you, and
Can I at least say that other Christmas movie though? Come on.
she's not gonna.
Come on, let me.
Bye, guys.
Dang it!
Matt may not have aced the trivia, but he gets an A+ for effort and entertainment.
Seniors will be moving on from Ed-Tech in about a week. With that, we wanted to hear from the teachers. Matovska has the story.
In a couple weeks, we'll be graduating and moving on from Ed-Tech, and with that, sadly, comes teachers saying goodbye to students and vice versa. I went out to find out how teachers really feel about this.
I would say I'm most proud of my students, seniors, all my students, but seniors in particular, showing up every day and doing this. The commitment it takes, like we were talking about earlier, for 2 years, 3 hours of their junior year, half of your junior year and half of your senior year to commit to something. I'm just so proud of that. That just, to show up every day and to do that, it's just a huge commitment, and I have a lot of respect for that.
So this is my second year at Ed-Tech, and it has been a really good 2 years. It's really nice to see a group of students go through 2 full years. Gosh, I'm getting emotional just talking about it. They are just such a good group of kids. It's just been a real pleasure to have worked with a group of students for 2 full years. We've had some really great projects that we've done as a class. We've gone on some really good field trips and some cool trips too. Going to Skills was a really great memory both years.
I think my advice is the advice that I got from my great auntie Shirley, and that is every day is a gift. And life will not be a straight line. You will have ups and downs, and I think it's important to remember that and have gratitude for the little things in life. And when you are experiencing a down, you just have to realize that there are good parts of every day. So have gratitude for every day and realize that every day is a gift, and enjoy the moment while you're living it. Don't just keep thinking about the future, but live life.
Well, it sounds like teachers around here will be missing their seniors, and I think I could speak for every senior that we will be missing them too. Signing off for the very last time, I'm Anna Matovska.
That was some pretty good advice Ms. Holliday had given. I hope everyone takes that advice. As the school year comes to an end, some moments are hitting a little harder than others. Every afternoon as we walk to the buses, the preschoolers shout, "A big bye, big kids." It might seem small, but to the students in careers and education, those tiny goodbyes mean everything.
Because like we're somebody that they look up to and they want to say goodbye to us every day. They want, like, I remember being little and like I always wanted to say goodbye to my mom. Like it felt so important. So like them being able to say goodbye to us at the end of the day, like that probably feels so important to them that they get to say goodbye or like hello to people that they look up to.
It makes me feel loved that they feel the need that they need to say like goodbye to us, and that they look forward to saying bye to us every day, and that we make such an impact on their lives that they like feel the need that they need to say bye to us.
It's moments like these that reminds us why careers and education students do what they do, because even the smallest goodbyes can leave a lasting impact.
Next, we have a chorus brought to you by the Edge's very own Elijah Barber.
I want you to be mine again, baby. Hey, I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. Hey, but I cannot see myself without you. We call them fans though, girl, yeah, you know what we do. I go out of my way to please you. I go out of my way to see you. And I want you to be mine again, baby. Hey, I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. Hey, but I cannot see myself without you. We come on fans though, girl, yeah, you know what we do. I go out of my way to please you. I go out of my way to see you. Ain't playing no games, I need you. Goodbye, seniors. Goodbye to me. Yes, I'm going back to my home planet now. Yeah, a Mars. Yeah, I'm a Martian. Don't question that.
Up next, favorite memories from students here at Ed-Tech, brought to you by Maddie Howe.
All right, so I'm here with
Chandler Nash, Tim Miller,
Shelby Kashali,
Jade Inslee,
Giovanna Giganti,
Lily Schneeberger,
Connor Tyrell.
Lily Ramsier.
What is your favorite overall memory about Ed-Tech?
My favorite memory is actually this year when we started building our cozy cabins. From framing to finish, it's been really enjoyable, and I thank Mr. Butts a lot for it.
One of my favorite memories is when I went to Skills USA with Tim Miller over here, and he lost 3 room cards, my own room card, and the paperwork that allowed him to legally be there.
Wait, what was the question?
Probably last year when we went on an ambulance ride. All of us piled in.
My favorite memory is all the new people I've met and all the new friends that I've made along the way. And learning how to work a store too is pretty cool.
Probably just like
My first year here, the seniors were very welcoming on the field trip because I wasn't close with the boys just yet, but the seniors were very nice to me and they kind of accepted me and taught me the ways of the class.
I'd like to say the Kona Ice and military thing that they did with public safety where they got to pull the truck, seeing people fall on that was hilarious.
What is one thing you'll miss about Ed-Tech?
I'll miss all the people and seeing all the new friends I made from all the different schools.
The friends I made here, I made a lot of good friends.
Well, I made a lot of friends, but I also made a lot of enemies. Okay, yeah, no, I just had the friends. I miss the friends.
I'll miss my classmates. We really built a bond together that's like brothers and sisters, and like everyone in our class has been especially like connected with each other as a whole, especially when we need to like ask each other questions or continue going forward or something. Mr. Butts on top of that really makes it more enjoyable.
I'm gonna miss my friends and all the people that I've met here.
My sense of family with the boys. They're all like brothers to me. It's kind of funny witnessing them every day.
I'll miss mainly the people here and my teachers too, Mr. Holiday and Mrs. Novak and Mrs. Hall. They're all really cool, so it was good to meet them.
Who is your favorite teacher in Ed-Tech?
Of course, Mr. Butts. He's my homie.
Mr. Holiday, Bruce, represent.
Definitely Miss Shannick and Miss Reynolds.
Mr. Rule.
Public safety teacher. That guy's really funny. I like that guy.
What is one embarrassing memory in your class or overall that you made that you remember the most?
Dumping said Kona Ice down my leg in front of 4 of my friends.
One time, I spelled something wrong on my portfolio. So on my portfolio, it went, you spell portfolio is P-O-R. Oh, actually, I don't know how to spell it. But I spelt it wrong. And so, literally the first thing you saw when you went into my portfolio was, writing, it was, Pafalio or something.
Now it's time to honor each and every PM student within DMA. Whether it's the charm they bring to class or the daily effort, everyone has a role to play, and who better to honor each student than Emmy Sullivan hosting the Emmy Awards.
Good evening, Ed-Tech students, teachers, and people who only tuned in because they're forced to watch this in class. Joke's on you, it's Emmy Awards night. In this segment, we're celebrating the funniest, most unique, and most bizarre accomplishments this side of the Ed-Tech Center. And if you think winning an Emmy Award is easy, think again. These nominees have climbed mountains, broken barriers, and broken Mrs. Holiday's stress toys. You know who you are. The first award I'd like to start with is the Invisible Jet Award. Just like Wonder Woman's ride, you don't know if it's real or not. Or in this case, a helicopter. I am proud to present this award to Justin Braeckevelt. Here you go. Yay. Okay. The next award is the most identical. Even though I've been with them in class for 2 years, I still don't know the difference. They fundraise up a storm like no other. Here is the double or nothing. This goes to Abby and Danny. Danny, and Abby. Our next award goes to someone who could dunk on you, but would probably apologize first. Ladies and gentlemen, brace your necks as we look way up to honor this year's Gentle Giant Award. The one, the only, Sebastian. All right, clear the stage and hide your rhymes, because this award is straight fire. It's time for the Freestyle Flow Master Award. Make some noise for the rhyme slinging, beat bringing, rap king Eli. Okay. Some legends are written in history books, others in frozen blue raspberry. The chilliest of the chilled, the monarch of mixins, the undisputed slushy supreme boss, and her name is Elizabeth. A long time ago, or last Tuesday, in a galaxy not so far away, a legend was born. Tonight, we honor the one, the only, Matt, winner of the Master of the Force and Creativity Award. Now, this isn't just any kid. No, Matt's got more ideas than Yoda's got cryptic quotes. Some people see the rainbow after the storm, but Shyanne, she is the storm and the rainbow that follows. Color magic of this year's Rainbow Main Award. It's time to give the Terror Award to the one and only Zack, a master of absolutely terrifying the unexpected. He's the kid behind every startled gasp, every hallway scream, and that time your heart literally skipped a beat. Up next, the Look Life Master Award crown goes to none other than the guy who has the best look life ever. Rick, come on up here. Drum roll, please. And the Musical Man Award goes to Anthony. This isn't just any kid. No, Anthony is the guy who doesn't just act. He sings, he dances, and he probably has an entire wardrobe of costumes he somehow snuck into class. All right, folks, it's time for an award that's been long overdue. Introducing the Yelling at Justin Award, which goes to the one person who's turned patiently explaining into an art form and also knows how to project their voice like a rock star. Yes, we're talking about Jenelle, the one who's been yelling at Justin since before it was cool. Tonight, we honor a legend, a culinary crusader, a starch-powered superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Maddie, aka the one and only Breadinator. All right, give a very relaxed round of applause for the winner of the Calm Award, Anna. While the rest of us are running around like caffeinated squirrels, Anna's over here radiating peaceful energy. All right, folks, strap in because we're about to meet the one behind the scenes, the meticulous stage manager, Abigayle. Get ready to meet an eccentric student, the energetic and enthusiastic editor, Bree. All right, get your filters ready and make sure you're on Wi-Fi because it's time to honor the one person whose life is content and the one, the only, the algorithm breaking, trend-setting, social media queen, Alexis. Well, this is it. Thank you for the past 2 years of Ed-Tech. You will be missed. Signing out for the very last time, I'm Emmy Sullivan reporting for The Edge.
Wow, that sure is a lot of awards. Emmy should be awarded for handing out the most awards.
And that wraps up the senior send-off edition of The Edge.
Thank you so much for watching The Edge throughout the year, and now we can pass the torch to the AM students. Stay tuned for the next edition of The Edge, which is the AM Takeover edition.
As always, you can keep up with us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok at the Edge LC. I'm Alexis Burhans, signing off for the last time.
And I'm Zack, signing off for the last time.
And we're the class of 2025, signing off for the last time.